What's up, everyone? How are my hodgepodgers doing? Alright, so today I just wanted to talk real quick about Bad Batch Episode 6. Just got done watching it, came in to play some Battlefront, figured I'd talk to you guys a little bit about it. So, I think just kind of 5 big items that were definitely pretty exciting about it. So, number 1, we'll start with Wrecker starting to, his inhibitor chip starting to kind of take over his mind, right? So we saw again him bump his head, and he started saying the dreaded phrase, "Good soldiers follow orders," as soon as he hit his head there, and kind of came back into normalcy towards the end of the episode, but definitely something odd happening with Wrecker, so got to keep our eye out for that one. See when, at any point. I'm sure he will turn against them at some point. And it'll just be a matter of if they can. Basically, I think can they find Rex and learn about how to extract it prior to him going really off the deep end and them having to potentially kill him, right? So we'll see there. I think number 2 is Omega getting good with that bow. I think that's really interesting, just because it's right. She is a clone, so she's got to have some abilities to some extent, right? And she found that bow, and I predicted last episode she'd use it for something useful. I mean, obviously she took out a couple of the police droids this episode, but I think there's way more potential there for her. And I think that'll come to play at some point. So that's number 2. Number 3, I would go with meeting Trace and Rafa. So that's, I assume everybody watching this has seen the Clone Wars, but that's a flashback there, and clearly they're, so they know Ahsoka, right? So maybe they're working for her. I don't know. They're trying to get that battle droid head. So that was a kind of exciting one there. I think number 4 is going to be, for exciting things, is Hunter kind of, I guess, realizing after Rafa tells him that he's going to have to pick a side, right? So it's, he's kind of like, oh, I'm not the Republic, I'm not, they're kind of just being mercenaries right now, but, as Rafa told him, at some point you do have to pick a side, right? Everybody picks a side at the end, so I think you'll start to see them making hard decisions, realizing that being a mercenary, you could be doing bad things without knowing what you're doing, right? So that's number 4 for exciting things, and then I would say the other cool one, I think the most exciting thing, right? Obviously they leave it as a cliffhanger, is who are Trace and Rafa talking to at the end there, right? It kind of, so like at first I thought it was going to be Ahsoka, right? But based on the figure, it almost looks like a male type body. But the robes were a little odd too. And so I'm kind of torn. Basically, I think it's one of 3 people. I think, it could be, I think the leading theory is Ahsoka, but it kind of looked like a male figure, which threw me off. But anyway, I think most likely it's probably still Ahsoka. Because they do know Ahsoka, right? We know Ahsoka survived Order 66. We know she's definitely going to fight back against the Empire. So that would be cool. But possibly it could be Obi-Wan too, right? I mean, that's a potential with the robes and the male type figure that I thought I saw. It could be Obi-Wan, and then could also potentially be Rex. I think that's probably less likely that it's Rex, but she did say there's some rogue clones I thought you might be interested, right? And I think that kind of speaks to, hey, who's more interested in rogue clones than a rogue clone, right? So if it is Rex, that would kind of make sense from that statement. So anyway, that's all I got. Hope you enjoyed my thoughts and analysis on the episode, and let me know what you think in the comments section. If you think my predictions are wrong, or if you think there were other exciting things in this episode that I kind of glossed over or missed. And like and subscribe if you enjoy the content and want to hear more. Alright, talk to you guys next time.